check. Mr. Bram, big up yourself. Del. Humans. Sham Sweetness. Of course, Sham Sweetness, I big up the spirit them crew. Shams, I see your thing, you know. I see the colors in a Sham. Yellow was saying, and don't worry yourself, man. I want to say good afternoon to your folks. Good afternoon. It's a Monday and we should give thanks. And just like that, almost a third of the year faces imminent completion. April soon done. I'm just want to big up all decent people who not tolerate no insect around here. All decent people who not tolerate no insect around here. We spray a roach. We spray a termite. And indeed, when I ram for spray ants around here. Good evening, people. Gross, keep up yourself, you know. CBS, I see you. Sonia. Nakibi. Wagwan Bobo, Jagans. All time from TV members, big up on yourself. All time from TV members, big up on yourself. Proper respect indeed. Let's go. Monday evening. Phil Brad, big up yourself. Some people about strong immune system. When I look back, nobody about strong immune system. That's why we make the necessary adaptations in the compositions of our respective sprays. Because if the careless ants them develop some tolerance or resistance to the spray, we just fling an next ingredient in there, whap up them class, whap up them what's it not. Silent majority, big up yourself, you know. Leroy that's Francois. Leroy Francois. But that looks like a man name, but it's a woman. I picture as a man. Oh, no, it's a man. It's a man. Yeah. Tell them music, large up yourself, you know. Pretty Punch just said no school, no traffic. No school? School not keep today. What, today was an holiday or something? Today was a holiday. Well, sometimes my kids, school don't, them go by them one. Liquor system, you know. Charter schools, man, they take too many breaks. Them always have these retreat type of sitting with them gone, panan. Them always have to take break, charter school. Annoying. Lisa, do it or do it. Ian Jagai, big up yourself. CBS you see Jagans, I give some hug there and things. So just hold them hug there and just go and cook. I know so Jagans are cool youth and whatever. Arsenal fan, but that's all right. That's okay. And he might give you some hugs. So just take them look hugs there and go on easy. Cause you know it's a Jagans, I spray them. Don't get it twisted now. But just hold 2 hug from Jagans. And, you know, go and hype up yourself on them too. Spray them hug the way you get from Jagans and think. Mel down there in Florida, you know. Whoop, Mel, big up yourself and you know, spray them yourself straight. Okay? Big up Mel down there in Florida. Spray them straight. All right? No switching around here and thing. You know what the thing there, you know, Mel. Big up yourself, you know. Oh. Wait, the Navi in the building, I lie. Navi in the building. Good as Navi in the building. Why Navi beat themself from what here? Navi, why you beat themself from what? Navi, you can't take time with them. Navi, you can't take time with them. How you beat themself from what here? No, sir, Navi. For the better man. Let's go. Michael Beverly, Calabar, all age, yeah. Foundation. Mama Fry, Maroon, say greetings, blessings to you too. Big up all of our belly full right, you know. And if hungry, I whap you up right, you know, one thing. Prayers and blessings for you, you know, you see it? No people don't know, say people that are foreign and hungry, whap them up more time, you see it? Up in that foreign, yeah. Just go and hold it and push through same way. Remember, success is a state of mind. Success is a state of mind. And if you're in the New York City area, make sure you make some money. Because if you're there in the New York City metropolitan area, you know make money, and you know I make money. No vex, but you know I make money. You know want to make money. If you're in a New York City and you're broke, right? And must some extraneous circumstances depend you. You take care of somebody saying on a time for go do so and so because you have to 24/7 round the clock. You have somebody who's dependent on you and you have to dead if you know something like that or something, you know, you're sick or whatever. But outside of that, things they have to do, man. Some might not too wonderful and thing. I want them, I'm telling you know, people, any day you see me a wipe floor at McDonald's or a sweep street or a clean toilet, which I've done before, Cam Joel. A clean people do or whatever. Any day you see me and do that. And I said, no, Ragabal and them degree there, man. I mean, explain it to you because I'm not obligated to explain nothing to you, but just know, say, you know, so Raga did say anytime we see him do something like that is because something reach him and him say, I care what, he not go sit down so I not do nothing. He might go out there, go do whatever him need for do. You understand what I say? Yeah. If I spread bed, if I wipe floor, if I sweep street, if I wash bus, from some opportunity out there, I go and hold with that one day and see me can build up back to something else and you know what I go? Build. See? So make sure so now balance upon the thing out there, you know, you see it? Don't gaze out foreign. Don't waste foreign. Don't waste foreign. That's right. That's right. not judge nobody. But if you think you have to sell combo, may you be blessed. May you be safe. May you be secure. May you live a long and prosperous and happy life. And people hear what I say right now. You see, if you're in a real, enough people there yet. Careless Juliet Ligor, I'm going to start beat you again, you know, because you declare yourself an honestness, you say, yeah? Yeah? People know when I roll up on Juliet and then Juliet disappear, I say, Jesus, God, I don't really know her like that, you know, because people may have a rule. You only beat people who you know understand what you do. Braga only beat people who understand my form of comedy, right? And know my personality, I'm a human and whatever. So if you don't understand it, I don't, you know, I'm not going to do it because you may get sensitive and take it personal and things, whatever, because we're ramp rough. We're ramp rough over here. We're ramp rough over here, right? So I remember when me whap up Juliet and thing and whatever, and Juliet disappear off for a while, and I said, Jesus, God, what you going to do that for, Raga? You don't even know the woman. And you gone around them joke with her, and Juliet disappear. When I said, Juliet, I have to friend her up back. I said, Juliet, darling, me apologize here. I am so sorry. Me never mean it. But I forgot to my paper. Because me not have lines. You know, me just flows. So I remember what me said to her, but me whap her. CBS remember. You know, once a CBS have elephant memory, you know, she never forget nothing. And thing. But yeah, I may have a friend of Juliet, you know. I'm have a friend, I'm gonna stop friend of Juliet till me she take time, people. You don't know when rat a peep through, they look old when I done at the ground, when I'm seeing them people look a bit and think, I such a people, you see me? And then she come out back and forward, back up in her thing and whatever. And from that, you know, me kinda, you know, then we get used to her and thing. But you see now that I know she in a ansness. You see now that my nose she in antness and she big and bad and bold and declare herself for antness and whatever. I'm going to whap up her cloth with no mercy, right? And Juliet Legore, you are no fear gamer. That me I tell you. No ease up round here. You're free paper bun. Juliet Legore. Oh. Yeah, well, like I saw you beat me too. I chew me not hold you yet. Like, Lloyd, let me tell you though, I tell you, any day you hold me, you know, be that trouble, be that, Lloyd, library read your play, library that way I could have managed it. Like you one of them women they eat all a shell me with, I'm just do what you want. Yeah, man, do what you want because yeah, that's something they done. You don't it, Sonia. Cause you know we're ramp rough over here. People are quick thing. So I have a little thing there with Ivan. You know, if I want to come, you know, no. Basically discuss some things with me. Of course, those conversations will remain unsaid about who say what and what and all them something, right? But a couple narratives emerge from some of the conversations that, as usual, if I find it useful, I'll just share with you. People, if you are in a relationship where you know, say you're settled for somebody who ideally you want to be with that person. So for whatever reason, you're in a relationship and you know, say you're settled for that person. You're settled in other senses, that person is not somebody who, all things being equal, you wanted to be in a relationship with. And it is at that it is so much so that it's pretty strong that you just for sure know say you wouldn't be with that person. But you're second for them because there are certain things you're getting from them that you want to continue getting. But ordinarily you don't want to be in a relationship with them. But you don't despise them or hate them enough to say, hey, well, like, move her from them. But you really, 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 really not like them like that. But you chose to be in a relationship with that person. People, with all due respect, if you're in that position, it is patently unfair of you to have all these standards that you think the person is supposed to adhere to in the relationship. It is unfair if you're going through bouts of depression in the relationship with the person who you don't say you never want in a relationship with that person just because certain things, rare. You have to understand that person at some point when you say you really don't want it, even though them into you way more than you even into them, even though them into you and you not into them. And if that person is displaying symptoms of that discomfort and those frustration, how you going to get upon a level now where you talk about them unreasonable and them for just cool because them insecure and them have self-esteem problem and thing? No, but they might have self-esteem problem for sure and whatever, but you can't just expect them to be, optimally functioning and thing like that and whatever when you are in a relationship with them and invariably would be communicating, whether directly or indirectly, or communicate to them, say, them not really up to your standard. You not really like them like that. So when them respond to them signal where you are set, you ever get upset upon them? No. If you're getting upset and frustrated, leave the relationship. End it with the person. But you can't be in a situation like that and you insist that the person must stop being insecure. That is a direct prescription for insecurity. That is understandable insecurity. You know what, the person, and they know. And even if you keep them in a state of hope and whatever and all these things and them hope for them change, at some point them are going to go through phases when I'm like, she not like me, him not like me or whatever and blah, blah, blah. Because him not do this or she not do that and whatever. That is natural because you're communicating that to them that you don't want them. Or you're going to get upset. Or you go start talk up things about the person now and this and that, or them behave certain way and them for just cool and what. You're being arrogant and narcissistic with all due respect. Because it's you say, I really want to do with that, I really want to do with that, just choose so and so and so. And the common phrase we want to use is, that's true, I can't do better right now, So if you can't do better right now, and you're sorry for the person, you are sorry for the person by being in a relationship with them. Because there is something where you get from them, from being in a relationship with them, where you want to continue getting. But otherwise, you don't like them. Do not make that person, relationship even worse than it already is. So if that person, I get frustrated, if the person I get insecure and whatever, because you don't want them, but you're there with them same way, and you're doing just enough to keep them where they are, which is causing confusion for them. Because when you see them a pull where you do what you need to do for pull them back in for keep them right with them, they forget what you want. But you don't want them. Too insecure, man. Do this and that and what. Of course, anybody who is in a relationship with somebody and the person don't want them, and very often I communicate with her directly or indirectly, say them don't want you and whatever, and I send all kind of mixed signal for selfish purposes and whatever this and that. That is a prescription for insecurity. Because that person over there try hard because them into you, but you not into them. And that person over there work hard and a hope and a hope. So you will come around, man, you will come around when you know damn well you not going to come around because you never did that with the person in the first place. Whether or not it start out that way there or it never start out that way there, but it is that way now. That is understandably frustrating for that person. And it is disingenuous of you, and insensitive and unkind and unreasonable of you. For them now turn around and I beat that person and I say that them for this and that and you can't take this and that and whatever this and that. When you never you don't like them, you don't want to deal with them. You just did forget certain things from them. And another thing that is an extension from this, again, from some conversations I had. People, life is dynamic. Dynamic means always in motion. Even when you sit still, it really not still. It's dynamic. In fact, one day I was reading this thing in physics that says that nothing is really solid. It was a fact. I'm not digressing, but I am digressing. But it was Raga is a nerd. You all know that. Okay, all right. Good. Here goes the nerd. Yeah, I read this physics article that said nothing, absolutely nothing is actually solid. So you may think this phone is solid, but what they say is it's actually, if you really get down to its least common denominator, you will see that what this phone or the case is really a whole bunch of nanoparticles. Nano mean, really small, like infinitesimally small, like they're coalescing together. They stay together to form the case. Isn't that amazing? If that is true, isn't that crazy? That nothing is really solid. Like this is, you're touching it and you're hitting it, but it's a whole bunch of particles that stay together to compose this thing. Which there is, if you really, really push yourself, there's some truth to that, because to the extent that things can be melted, anything that can be melted, which is its structure change, from what appears to be solid to something fluid, even steel. Remember 9/11? Even the strongest of steel melt down, whatever. It suggests that even in its solid state, it wasn't really solid, because it had to have been predisposed that when subjected to a particular temperature, those the predisposition of which is such that those particles can be rendered asunder, melted, But anyway, I digress. I'm a geek, come on. But the idea is that nothing is static, really. And so it is that to be human is to be dynamic. We're always in motion. We're always changing. We're always thinking. We're always moving. Even when we're moving. And so when two people come together, it's even more dynamic, right? You have two dynamic entities coming to form a union that it by itself now is dynamic. So relationships, by definition, are dynamic. Now, you all know this, right? Relationships don't stay still. There are certain fundamentals that will remain in relationship. I hear people say things, oh God, you're still the beautiful person I met 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Oh my God, you're not changed, you're just still so, you have that element. So there's some elements remain constant. And then, but things change. In fact, a great many relationships do not survive because of changes that occur as we grow. Who you are at 30 is not who you were at 25 or 20, Who you are at 40 is not who you were at 20, I went to a reunion with my college colleagues and things that I've known for more than 30 years, and these are grown people, 50s, people in their 50s, but we were crazy when we were in college, crazy, and who did wild on me? And yet we were all there, and everybody afloat upon a certain level without it having to be said, like nobody behaving like we were when we were in our 20s in college, and the assumption is just there. We're on a different level here, it doesn't have to be said, type of thing. As such, people, what I'm about to say, I want to know already, the grass is not green on the other side and all this stuff and whatever. The dynamic nature of being is such that whatever state you can achieve, particularly if it is psychological, don't expect that state to remain the same right through. So whatever your definition of love is in your relationship, and again, this is just a reminder, and it's an extension from some discussions I had with some people as it relates to, personal issues relating to the Ivan thing, the Ivan mix-up. People, a part of being in love, and love is individually defined, but a part of being in love is knowing that you're not going to always be in love with the person you're in love with. Sounds contradictory, doesn't it? But, and a lot of you understand this already, okay? Being in love doesn't mean you're continually experiencing the euphoria of being in love, right? And we know that's a young people thing and whatever, and blah, 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 whatever. But older people struggle with it too. And I'm just saying this to say, be careful. If you have a partner who you think is, you fell out of love with or whatever, that might be true. That might be true. But be careful that it's not that you fell out of love, but that you're going through, you could be going through those phases where in relationship, you just, the longer the relationship, the more it is that you're going to go through phases where you just don't feel in love. But it's still that great person that you're with. That person is still the wonderful person you're with, and that person still have the qualities and the traits and the mannerisms and things that you fell in love with, and it's still there, and perhaps both of you have matured and grown together in some ways where it's not coming out exactly the same as it was before. But just be careful, be careful you don't fall victim to that thing where you think that love must be pleasurable, obviously pleasurable all the time. Life don't work so. Sometimes love is monotonous. Sometimes love is boring. I know some of you, based on what you see in movies and things like that, but love has boring phases. Love in the sense of relationship and growing together. It have boring phases. It have ups and downs. It's dynamic. And in fact, the downs are important too, because it's the downs that make the ups meaningful. And you hear me say it all the while, to probably tired I ain't know or whatever. The only reason why day have a name is because night exists. The only reason why night have a name is because day exists. So day can't exist without night, you know. Night can never exist without day. Good can't exist without bad. The only way we can understand good is by having some understanding of what bad is. So the only way we can say that we can appreciate the pleasures in our relationship is just having some understanding of when it's not that pleasurable too. You know what I'm saying? So be careful when you're going through some little time and thing and whatever that you don't think that, you know, you fell out of love. It could be. It could be. All I'm saying, be careful. You might be going through a natural phase of being in a relationship. Great relationships, great. Anybody who you see out there married 15, 20 years, 25 years, and them something they and they together, whatever, this and that, they can tell you they have gone through a phase where everything is just so routinized. You get up and you do the same thing over again, and them whole it and go through. And when them going through it, sometimes you're like, what the other person for? What am I doing here? I'm tired, you know, I can't bother, you know, I just get up every day and I the same. And him would even this, and she would even that, and he would even this, and she wouldn't even that, and this and that, and whatever, and they have been through it. And then them go through it and thing, and then one day at a friend's barbecue, you know, then, you know, she's there and she's looking at her husband of 18 years, and he might go out with something and he might talk about something, and she just like, yeah, that's the man I love. Or, you know, I might look on him wife or do something or whatever, and she, I don't know, she come home one day and frustrated or something, and she fix something and she do something with the curtain or whatever, and it's like, yeah, that's the woman I love, you know? And you come out on the other side and you just know, like, yeah, we ain't going nowhere, you know? We're together. So don't think that, you know, just a reminder, right? That's part of what I'm here for. Just a reminder, you know? It could be that, you know, people do fall out of love, you know? It happens. I'm just saying, just be aware that successful relationships, they have their downtimes. And you could be going through a downtime in a success and really, really good relationship that you're in, right? And you're there focusing on the downtime and thing and ignoring the blessings of the relationship or taking them for granted or getting so used to them you're not even noticing them anymore. People, if you have a good partner right now, you know, listen to me, you know, listen to Master Raga. If you have a great partner right now, if you have a great partner right now, hold on pan her, hold on pan him. Hey, not no much no out there. Not no much no out there. not only not much out there, but society is changing so fast, so rapidly in so many ways. Like the very nature of what constitutes a relationship is going through so many fluctuations and permutations and, adjustments and whatever, on a broad level and thing like that, that things are crazy out there, So if you have a good one, she may not be perfect. He may not be perfect. Or the two are not good, but the union, I mean, be careful. You may have to leave a relationship, yeah. I'm saying just be careful that you understand that and be reminded that great relationships, successful relationships, they go through various forms of downtime. And some of those, you don't feel in love anymore. But you're still in a successful relationship. And that is not necessarily contradictory or nonsensical or like, that don't make no sense. You go through a phase where you don't feel in love anymore, but you're in a successful relationship. Yeah. Those people you see out there who all the time go through, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a reminder. Just a reminder. No, Chrissy. People, I haven't lost faith in people or anything, and I am a firm believer that negativity gets a lot of attention, right? In general, that has always been the case. Negativity get a lot of attention, and the good things that are happening, they don't get as much attention, and there's a logic to that also, because people who are in successful relationships or people who are doing good and whatever, there's a kind of simplicity to being good. It's just a natural, organic way of being for people and whatever, that it doesn't elicit, that type of attention and whatever. So we don't see as much of it. So, but, well, I'm going to keep back on thing and, It look too wonderful out there, right? Well, at least let's be careful in Western societies. Let's say that in Western societies, there's just so much going on out there right now that I totally understand why some people say, say right, I'm happy by myself. I'm happy by myself. I am really happy. I'm not, this whole thing that you have to be in a relationship to be happy. I mean, it's all relative, it's good to have a companion, But it ain't all that out there. It ain't all that out there, Right? Fritz say him not like relationship, him like relation bike because too much ship a sing. Yo, people, before we go to the phone line, if anyone now call, somebody show me something, and it's a real thing, I think it happened in Kenya, where I was actually. So this pastor, him have a thing where him a chat about him and Jesus. Yo, Africans, they be having some African Christians, man. We be seeing some stories out of Africa. They do some crazy stuff in churches in Africa, man. They do some crazy, crazy stuff in churches in Africa. If anyone know about any of them, you can call in and share them too. But I remember one time this man in church, I kid you not, I don't know what the video is, But the church, part of the church is like, he's showing that the Lord is working through him and showing the church sister them how to have sex because, God said them not have sex properly. So he's showing, this is happening in the church, And there was a video going on. I'm sure some of you must see it, This is happening in the church. And so God, God, according to him, God is like, this is just so upsetting. They're not having sex the way they're supposed to have sex. This is not a way intended for them to have sex. Okay, come to me, my son. You're going to teach them how to have sex, and I'm going to give you the instructions on how to do it and tell them how to have sex, right? According to the pastor, that is what God is going through. That is what God is saying, right? So somehow God, all-powerful God, is just so incensed and upset and just like not doing really well because people are not having sex properly. And I need to show them through you. Anyway, so there's this guy now, this pastor now, last Easter gone or whatever, him been at tell him church say him a Jesus. People, say them say, okay. And then believe him, Yeah, Jesus. And him do him religious thing and him talk up him thing and him a Jesus and da-da-da-da, whatever Jesus, and them say, yes. Then believe him. Yeah, Jesus. Good. Church are going, jugglings are going, and think, Jesus there now. Jesus is here. And them a praise Jesus and thing and whatever, and he's enjoying it because he's Jesus, right? And him declare himself, I'm Jesus. And you need to acknowledge Jesus. All ye bore before me, I, Jesus, the son of Nazareth. And then, and Jesus a juggle, Jesus a juggle, Jesus a juggle. So till the people them now go so boom now and go draw for your cross and thing and come and whatever. Come some hammer, some nail and things. So, Jesus, the pastor who claim he's Jesus, he must say like, I wanna go with that. I wanna go with that. What that for? What that for? I wanna go with that. Did them say they know Jesus? Yeah, but I wanna go with cross and hammer and nail and all. What kind of question is it? Yeah, Jesus have to get crucified for our sin. So crucify, not gonna crucify me. Why you even ask, yeah, Jesus, if you get crucified for see if we say, yeah, you hear me right, The partner now. Yes, the boss said, no, that part, we're not going to work with that part there, We're not going to work with that part there, the church, I said, but I understand, what you mean? Because the church, them hook, line, and sinker, and lucky in, man. Like, really, And them I said, nah, man. Jesus said, nah, move right, This shouldn't even matter to you. What a big deal. You're going to raise back 3 days after. Come, man, come and crucify you, man. Nah, no. You're not going to crucify me. But you need to do this so that we can be saved. And then you're going to rise 3 days later, even more powerful. What's the big deal? No, crucify. Me, I said, I must have boom and move to the dog, man, and the dog goes to boom and duck or whatever. And the man rush out and them run off every cruise. It's a police station, them go. Yo, man, a police station, the man go. A man run down a police station and make her pull him want to crucify me. Come near me, no matter for me and whatever. Me, I wonder what going to a police station now. Because I when him going to a police station, and thing like that. And I say, officer, they want to crucify him for what? Because me a Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, but them want to crucify me. I mean, what? Here when I say now, Jesus, I mean him Sergeant Boo Boo, you know? And here one now. When I worry about your crucifixion, I need if you do a thing for me, and make because I need like some local protection or something like so or whatever. Yeah, people, what Jesus are doing in a police station? Eh? What Jesus are doing in a police station, I run the police station for protection. What? As my mother would have said, as Miss Cherry would have said, no Sankey, no sing so. No Sankey, no sing so. You understand? Mm-hmm. What Jesus are doing in a police station? Eh? He dog run go in a police station and go report and say, yo, come deal with them people of him because they want to crucify me. You understand? What I... Nah, the police them can't do that, Missy. You're too wicked. They can't give him to the crowd, man. Yeah? Police them can't do that, man. Police, they're obligated to serve and protect. Even if it's Jesus, right? If Jesus go in a police station and want protection, based on what the policemen pledge to do, them have to just go through right this and protect Jesus. No matter how contradictory it may sound or whatever, about him and Jesus, I think, I run go police station to backside. Yo, nothing's out there for laugh about doing, you know. Yeah, man, no for laugh, man. Laugh and enjoy with yourself, because enough things are going on with the world if you don't laugh about and enjoy, yeah? Anyway, the phone line open and thing is a late show and sitting and things, so anything you want, call him about, right? What is this right here? No? This one here look pepper. Okay. Okay, if you're calling from the United States or Canada, the number is 585-596-0606, 585-596-0606, 585-596-0606, 585-596-0606. Okay. And if you're calling on the WhatsApp, see the number, the 929-400-1249, 929-400-1249, 929-400-1249 for the WhatsApp, all right? Don't that. Check. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. No. No, that is next week, Friday. I leave for Ghana next week, Friday. People, April done next week, Tuesday, you know? Yeah. And that is that. Okay. DJ Perry, big chop, big up yourself. Everything is everything. All right, well, son, like the Obia woman in Grenada that seeing everything but could not see when them steal. When them steal, she go? Did you mean to say she our goat? And she got on a station and got reported. They crack me up, man. That's some of them Obia people. They crack me up. Royalty Travel say, carry me with you. Well, but aren't you in Ghana? Didn't you post something about Cape Coast? I thought you were in Ghana. Or did I get that wrong, Royalty? Oh, our goat, them thief our goat. No, before you know it, 2024 done on a can't stand there, yeah? On a can't stand there. Una can't stand there gaze out the thing and I see all the time I fly. People, if you not call, if you not call, people may try to squeeze it. May I look a rule, The book have to finish. The Ragashanti autobiography have to finish. So when me have look at time, me just write, And I don't type fast. So that is annoying. And I don't type fast. But I'm enjoying writing it, It would help though if I just if I could have just take a week and just get up every day and just, I could have done it. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. So if you don't know, Colleen, right? And I know the show start late and all these things and whatever. I will go write my book. 5 months to September. Indeed, Ghana Learncation. I'm so excited. But of course, I'm going over there next week. Well, I leave next week Friday. But me not get there until Sunday. Because I'm taking a connecting flight there. I'm not going, we are going on a direct flight in September. Other people are connecting, but we're going on a direct flight in September. But the flight that I'm going on next week, Friday, that flight is, I think I have something like a 15-hour stopover in Doha, in Qatar, which is deliberate. Yeah. I want to go out there, and I've never been in Qatar, so just want to spend a few hours out there and thing and whatever, So I leave on next week Friday, but I'm not getting there until Sunday, I think it is, right? Yeah. Yep. Correct. How many pages are you writing, Raga? I'm not setting out to write a particular amount of pages, but there's certain genres that there's a certain range of they really go by words, So there's certain range that goes by genre, So for a novel, it's the average is about 100,000, and that is somewhere in the region of 300 pages of a typical book. It's 100,000 words, and that is somewhere in the range of 300 pages. So it can be less, it could be more. But it's not unusual for autobiographies to be more. Mine won't. Signs of the times too, part of when you do these things, you have to do a certain amount of due diligence and to kind of have some sense of you making a product. You can't just write for you, just please yourself, and who want to buy it and who don't want to buy it, fine. Unapologetically, I am writing for people to read it. So I have to think about who is going to read it. And nowadays, most people don't want to read nothing long, Yeah, there's a short attention span type of thing out there now. Even on social media, people see things something like 5 minutes, 8 minutes. Them don't want to watch it. I put up videos on YouTube, and if they're like 2 hours long, that's why I tell us that the video surprised me. It's like 50,000 now. But in general, people don't like a long thing. Them rather you chop it up. So if you have something that is 2 hours, then you will get more people watch it if you change it into 4.5 hours than if you just put up the 2 hours. Sometimes I don't really, that's why you see me have some of them numbers there in terms of viewers and thing and whatever, like some people, because if it's 2 hours, I just put it up. Sometimes I don't care. But when you're writing a book though, and I am going to be writing primarily, I'm sure other people are going to read it, but I'm going to be writing for Jamaicans. So I'm not writing a book for any international appeal. You know, I'm not writing it for people from St. Petersburg, Russia, or you know, someplace in Ireland to read it or whatever. You might have some people there reading it, but I want to tell you, I want to write it in a straight patois too. Then you know you wouldn't be writing for a critical mass of people. You'd be writing for a select set of people. But I want to write a patois book. I will someday. But I foresee my biography being somewhere in the region of 300 or so, you know? And I'm a good storyteller. I know I'm good at that. I was having some challenges with it already because I don't want it to be this kind of just straight up chronological, step by step, year by year. No. So what I do is I I just start by writing interesting stuff that happened to me that I know is going to be interesting to the audience that I'm writing for. So I'm starting there. So there's some things I want to know. Papa tree, that I go in it. When them they kidnap me, that I go in it. The book start with mama. It have to start this, Miss Cherry. It have to start this, whatever. And just the whole, you know, whatever. My time at Vassar College, different stuff, my nervous breakdown and things like so they're gonna be so the different things that will happen to me. I'm start this up. Then from this now, I'll explain, and this is where my storytelling is, the different things that happen to me. And then the meaning of the different things that happen to me. That is what is going to make the book meaningful. Because it's in, so I'll tell the stories, but then I'll teach. And you know, when I teach, it's accessible. It's not. And the calligraphy of the subterranean period of the, no, I know that's something, you know. No, it's something meaningful that can be useful to you. So, you know, the focus is going to be exposition, sharing of something that happened, entertainment, engaging and appealing and fun, and educational and inspirational, like useful for you. You know, there should be tools in it that, and parallels in it, and useful construct in it that you can say, hey, I could apply this to my life in this way and learn from it and thing, you know. So that is the goal. That is the goal. So I'm not following a traditional structure. Like authors out there, they do a certain thing. I'm just flowing. just me, I just trust the process. Just right boy what happened to me. Right boy what happened to me that time. Right boy when the boy did want to kill me, you know, when I go down to Brooklyn that time. You know, right boy that. Right boy sprinkle. Yeah, some of the things them, you know even if I put some of them in the door because I don't mind. I mean, I never call a name, but some of the things them, you know, what happen, I have to be careful because, you know, them happened 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Well, not 40, but 30 years ago or so. And you know, people are married with their kids and stuff, and so even though you're not calling a name, you just don't want that thing out there where somebody, is this guy talking about you? You know, like, and I'm like, you know, I can imagine the people in marriage and all them something there, you know, so some things, you know, like in your marriage, so when you have the radio, not only you must not call names, but you have to avoid saying certain things where even though you don't call name, people know it's who. That you have to avoid too, you know? So, me good. I have to think about, with some of the things, you have to think about some other people's interests, you know, just in case, you know? Oh, okay. So, I said, make sure we put beads in that. Yes. Yeah, beads have to go in there, man. Beads have to go in there because, like I said, you have the mix up, you know. But then you have the teaching from it, right? And with beads, there is much to learn there from the way Jamaican masculinity is constructed and when it is confronted by, you know, a sexually confident woman. You know, like what happened, you know? And when your masculinity is challenged there, like, what do, you know? Well, in my case, I resorted to the very familiar stage of, you know, anger and strength and, you know, hyper alpha type of behavior and whatever and things like that. But be in Port Royal. Well, you mean the boys who I'm charm, or are you referring to it? No, people. Oh, this is great. All right. You know me a long time, you know, so the unfortunate incident that happened on KC Field when I was young amongst the era man them, that is in it too, so we're not getting into that one because that's kind of heavy, of course. But tell me some of the things that more on want for unite. So bead for my book. Okay. All right. So bead you for unite. This is crazy. Sprinkle, sprinkle with a star. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll put an asterisk beside that. Papa tree. No, that I did, man. Miss Cherry would have vexed, you know. Miss Cherry would have come back and drape me and say, oh, Papa tree in the night. I want me to hear my boy. No, strolling not go in night. No, strolling no need for you night. Strolling no need for you night, missy. Timberland. You mean when me get whap up with the Timberland, though? Well, put a star beside that one too. Because, you know, I'm asleep, though. What a wicked woman. Timberland, all right. KFC figure. Well, no, the KFC one, it is yeah, nah, the KFC one. You can't put everything in it, you know. So some of them were just funny, whatever. But like them, it have to be entertaining. They have something unusual about it too, and you know, unique to my story. And then can be useful for Jerry Curl of it, you know. Yes. Yeah. Because you see the Jerry Curl thing, you see, when you're telling a story, it take, if you if it's relevant, if people can see relevance in it and feel relevance in it, you know, then it, you know, it take, you know. Hello.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Wagwan Raga.
You have something that echo here. I don't know if you have an earpiece, Bluetooth, or something.
Is that echo? Hold on. Let me see something.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Check some.
Yeah. Milk powder. Well, no, milk powder for school. Yeah, man, kidnap right up already, man. Oh, you think I could leave that out? Imagine me, man, hold me up with gun, put me in a car trunk, right? And I drive me around in the trunk, and him favorite song I play, him in them in the car, three of them, but one of them favorite song I play, the one about, you're beautiful to me. You don't know that song there, right? And me wrap up in the car trunk in around one tire, because one tire in the back of the car, and so I have to curl up around the tire, because it's man, and look how my big and trapped it. And I just remember like in the back of the car in the trunk, and this boy is having an emotional moment with his song. And it's just like, you know, like him almost want to tear up, like, yeah, I love that song, yeah. I mean, in a... Hello?
Yeah, but there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still now. Good now?
Yeah. There's something I go on there and thing, but Rings.
I know I go on with that echo vibes. But yeah, me that ask us in.
Yeah.
Want to the Jamaican trials you go through in the media space and I touch none of them then.
Oh Lord, man, that man. That I got in there, man. That got in, because there is so much to you know, there's so much about Jamaican culture that can be because one time I was thinking that, like, okay, fine, you have all these tours, but what is the thread that's going to hold them together? What you know? What is the narrative we are going to connect everything together with? And it has to do with Jamaican culture and identity. And that is what I know. And I'm an anthropologist. That is what I know anyway. So, but like my media experiences, there's so much I can teach about Jamaica, and it can be interesting and meaningful, you know?
Yeah, cause the reason why I touch upon that question that too, you know, is when I look back, cause a long time I follow you still in a Raga friend, dip on the radio, me there work.
See,
I listen to you. Zane, I don't know how you usually go. You dip on the radio and everybody there work I listen to you. And when them boss not even like you, listen to you, you understand?
Yes.
So that me I get to know.
Yes.
That me I get to know, cause when I work for your boss, him not like listen to your thing, Zane, but him know say me like listen to your thing. You get what I say?
Yeah.
So here what the funny thing is, right? What I always look on is sometimes I would have said, oh, this man having PhD on the bar, all type of mix something. But here what them not understand.
Yeah, something.
Here what them not understand.
Yeah.
Then what them not understand is your methodology. Saying they want to looking at it at the surface, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about mix up, but they don't understand, right? The importance of what you're talking about, right? So for example, I can give you a big example, right? Right now, you know, I don't know if you have followed what's happening in Jamaica, but there's a big corporate feud between schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember what a couple lives ago that about a civilization where a woman caused a big war.
Mm-hmm.
And right now in the corporate era, based on what the media said, there are several institutions, high schools, that is having a serious war between each other. And the center of this is two boys that's actually fighting over a female. You understand?
I saw the video them. I saw, and my old school involved in it to Calabar, yeah.
Me is a Calabar man too. So that's why I bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand for sure. Yeah. Say, people look at things at a surface level at times and they don't look at the deeper meaning. Because a man will say, oh, Raga come with mix up on the radio stream. But they're not understanding that you're trying to teach people how to handle these type of situations. So it's not about bringing mix up. It's about helping people to understand how to control their emotions, right? They don't look at it from that angle. Right? So sometimes you depend on the media, even with the YouTube media, I see you do it as well. You try to teach people for understand. Say, listen, you know, own a body. Stop act like your own people. Right? For them parts are for them parts. Your parts are your parts. Don't kill nobody over for them parts. Understand yourself. So are the basic understanding from them down until now. You understand? But
And hold on,
people just
hold
have a
on, hold on.
conception,
No,
a weird
hold on,
conception.
hold on. And at the same time, there is absolutely nothing wrong, and I make no apology for a mix-up being delivered solely for its humorous properties. You know, just to make people laugh. And if you really think about it, you know, like, and again, it goes back to Jamaican culture now, all right? Jamaicans don't have problems with comedians, you know.
Yeah.
So if you're a comedian, you're a comedian. If you make people laugh, you make people laugh. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
That's the thing.
What they have a problem with is somebody who is making people laugh, not only making people laugh, but making people laugh in the currency and the vernacular of what is considered, and the language of who is considered the lowest part of society, right?
Exactly.
But you're a comedian making people laugh with a PhD.
So yeah, can you notice when I tell you, say, my boss usually talk about that PhD, and I'm like, it's all about a categorization, you know.
Exactly.
So them feel like some people have a PhD for act a certain way, behave a certain way, have a certain mannerism.
Exactly.
No, Reggie.
Exactly. And then, why something really cause a whole heap of noise on your phone, though, you know? I don't know why, you know.
I wonder for the breeze, you know, because I'm up on a higher level, you know. Well,
a fan of blow up on it? Fan of blow up on you?
Oh man, a breeze, man. Hold on,
breeze, it sound like a breeze. It sound like breeze, it's true.
A breeze, man. And that will go on, man. Hold on, move from the breeze.
No, but in general, Jamaicans, you see, let me show you a thing now. In colonial society, remember, we were dehumanized and demeaned and just, you know, we are nothing, right? And the white Europeans, they position themselves as, like, the goal of what you should aim for, right? And when certain breaks start to give, it was about education. So there was a time in Jamaica when if you were a teacher, a black teacher, you were like God, you know. What? You're a teacher? Because the break where them they get first was like pastor, you know? And then you say you're a pastor. This and
even the teller job, black people would never did that do teller job.
Never did that do them something, right? So when you become a teacher, so this whole thing now about education being a very important part for upliftment and for, you know, emergence from depravity and, you know, suffering and whatever. We are cultured that way, you know, that education is a serious thing and all, you know, whatever. So when them see somebody like me, you know, you have the highest degree where you can get in academia, and they're used to bright people being celebrated as being serious and whatever, and they are the ones who get to go up on TV and give speeches and all that. And then somebody like me, you know, come with a PhD and they dip on them radar that talk about tambourine. No, I want to
yeah. And I give people be a joke and go and be a thing.
They were like, what is going on? What is going on? And instead of looking with themselves and say, well, he's different, and I am the one who is unable to reconcile the two things. Because they don't have any problem with PhDs and they don't have any problem with comedians. They just have a problem with a PhD who is also a comedian on national radio.
Right, because here what happened to him. You see, individualism, you not leave it.
Nah.
You not leave that, you not leave out that aspect because you know, say, it a true you, it a the true you. You understand what I say? So a lot of them can't be the true them. You get what I said? Them put so much emphasis on all these things where categorize people and forget them true self.
Seeing. But yeah, my respect for the endorsement and thing and sitting and the encouragement and thing. But the media thing, them are definitely in it, you know. Media thing are definitely.
Yeah, man, do that, man. But
All
yeah,
right.
man, me love the Afrocentric thing we are getting at, cause I my type of thing that too as well. You understand? Yeah,
Seeing Africa the thing, them
type of
man.
thing
All
that.
right. Yeah.
See, more you do too. You see, Dogon tribe, more you check out the Dogon tribe,
All
right?
right.
Cause them have a really interesting part of history.
Yeah.
More you check out them. See,
Right.
African Dogon tribe.
All right, Papa. No say a word, man. Cool, man.
Yeah,
Blessings. You
man.
hear, sir?
Big up yourself, you know.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself down there, Jamaica, all right?
Yeah, man, little bit.
Manners. All right, so I want to say beautiful night, sprinkle, Papa Tree, Timberland, Jerry Curl. Jerry Curl are go nice, because you have several Jerry Curl, you know. You have the boss. You have Miss Lady when the Jerry Curl drop in her eye. Yeah. Milk powder, kidnap, media, token game room. Java, thanks for reminding me about that one day because that one never on the list. Yeah, man, that have to go in there because that was my local boss, you know. You know, me ear time. Yeah. All right, FDR bathroom. All right. I don't know, I listen a long time and all these things when you hear the different one, you know. So which one of the raga mix up them and say half it in the book? Come on. Let me see now. Let me see if I miss any. Walking in the rain, that are the breakup. Yep. Walking in the rain, I'm bridging them pick me up out of Devon house. I said, dog, I want to tell you, that time man broken hearted and thing, mash up. Yeah. All right. What else? Let me see if I'm missing here. Get up and cuss the lady with the sweet. Well, I don't know other one. The other. Yeah, that we'll probably find some way to put that in there. How certain can nearly reach it. No, you have to be more specific there. Charm. The step to the big man, Craig Tanya, have to be more specific. Okay. Oh, that have in there. Lawyer who defending me out of jail. That's in there already. Christina, want me to write it anyway. Hillary Phillips. Yeah, man, that's a huge turning point in my life, right? What was this? Waiting on the book, a must buy. But I'm curious about you finishing the story on the kidnapping. You were interrupted by the caller. Nah, man. Well, you probably didn't hear it before or whatever, but it's gonna be in the book. I was carjacked, kidnapped at the University of the West Indies by. Later on, I had a brand new vehicle at the time. And later on, I heard that somebody had ordered my interior, the interior of my car. You ever hear anything so yet? You know, Jamaica different, you know. Somebody, you buy a vehicle, right? And it was a so-called high-end vehicle. And somebody ordered the interior of my vehicle. Just the interior. They wanted the interior. Well, I tell you, Jamaica sampling. But anyway, Some little man juke me down and thing and kidnap me and all kind of something, put me in a trunk. But they while they were taking out the interior, them never did want to kill me, obviously. So while them carry the vehicle to whoever it is that take out the interior, the gunman them did a drive around with me in the car. But me at the time, I never know nothing about no interior or nothing or whatever. And me just know, so them, these people have me a drive around in one car, round and round the property or whatever. But anyway, but in the car, you know, me swear me I go dead, you know? Like, you know, that's it, you know. I mean, after a while, I was like, but why would they be driving me around so long if they intended to kill me, you know? But anyway, but me in the car and then put me in the trunk of the car, so I'm in the back of the car, and there was a tire in the car. So me did have to wrap around the tire, and it was just very uncomfortable and tight in the car. And there I am thinking about my mortality, and this is it. Mr. Boy, I got dead and all these things and whatever, and then did I play the music in the car. And this song, the song, I will sing the song. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I see somebody put Bruno Mars singing. Is Bruno Mars? I don't know, but it's the one that say, you're beautiful to me. Whatever. And one part there was an F word saying at the song or whatever. Bruno Mars singing? Yeah, correct answer, Bruno Mars. But anyway, you don't know the song. Well, I'm not a good singer, so. And no, it's James Blunt. It's not Bruno Mars. I think it's that James Blunt, Christina Brown, Sugar Hamid. Yeah. No, it's not Ed Sheeran. It's James Blunt. Yeah, it's him, if I remember correctly. He go, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. No, man, another Christina Aguilera one. I think of the James Blunt one. And so these gunmen drive me around in a them car, right? And I'm there with all of the corresponding anxiety, associated with going to be brutally and horrifically murdered and whatever. But still calm, just really calm and not panicking, because I generally don't panic under pressure. But still, I'm just like, okay, this is it, whatever. And then this song comes on. And this boy in the car, this dirty man in the car, he's having like this emotional moment because his song come on and thing. And I'm in the back of the car like, are you effing kidding me? Them crosses, you're going to kill me. And he's having a moment with it. And he's just like, my song, you're beautiful. You're beautiful to me. And play it again. Play my song. You're beautiful. And I'm in the back of the trunk like,
Raga.
That's why I got dead. I got dead with this idiot. I got kill me who is having an emotional moment with his favorite song or whatever. But you're beautiful. And that's why I got dead. Yeah, greetings.
Raga.
Yeah.
Yo, me there for call every big yo man and thing. But see in that room the other day.
Yeah.
This is my boy I try call you man. I thought we have to give me money and thing.
Which one?
The one that he did in a crowd. And he ended up getting one there, I think 5,000
oh no, that's the Nyamachoma. Yeah, that's the Nyamachoma. Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I can't boy I try call you on the side,
Well, we hip to them thing. No, we hip to them thing, them man. Right, them in nice street, me nice street. We come from the street, don't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
We know the road code and thing,
Even which way you went when you in St. Mary, I tell you, I love up there. The
Up a Siardi.
Yeah, upper CRD, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty place, man. I love the place, Fred.
See,
That's why I have one little piece of land and a man over there, straight right there. That's what I want to do.
nice,
It's just
nice.
hard to find somebody who shot, you know?
Right. Oh God, that's a big deal, you know. A
Yeah.
big deal. Boy, I can't tell you, story after story after story, people blow people money.
They buy a video them like Matt Lockman.
You see there, all right. Give tags, give tags, all right?
I am a general. Big up yourself.
Yeah. Protection, man. Cool.
All
right. Oh, yeah, Melissa, that is in there. Yeah, when I would just write the name of my friend here to refer to that, even though I'm not put the name in the book. I'm going to say P. Name start with P. And it's when I was studying and got tempted, you know. If I left the studying and go do so, you know. No, that have to in there, you know, because that I go useful to all the youth, them, you know, some young youth who go through them thing and get tempted and thing. And what you do after you get tempted, you know? What you do after you get a break, you know, because such and such could have reach you. And so that I feel, you know. Let me say anything else I want to put when I may forget. Well, I say at least him get in touch with him feminine side. I hate see him. I don't know. No, them never want to kill me. Because as I said, without going into too much details later on, you know, some ID parade thing did for go on, and I guess them did think say me I go there go point out this and that. So them did send somebody to slap with my head back, you know. And Ray, cut long story short, couple calls did have to make and boom bang badang bing bing bing. And them men, you know, them men up apologize and thing when them, you know, cause them never know the link, you know. Them come from a era where me did live, you know. And them never know certain levels, you see me? So when a man say bam, I'm kind of be sorry, elder, sorry, elder, sorry, tell the boss. Say, we never know I saw your thing set and Ray, elder, them just say you lecture up at the university. We never know I say you area man and I'm bagging. I'm good. That's fine. I'm good. I'll leave it right there, sir. You know, but them never did intend for kill me. You know, thankfully. No man, Drew, why? I love it, you know, say, you remember, yeah man, that have in man, in a Kansas Spring jail, man. When we go in a Kansas Spring jail, them time them was about 13, 14, and then put me in a jail, in a cell, which they shouldn't have, when we find out after. And I have to find the man, them, the grand spend man, them, you know. And sitting, and we have to sing to them at night time and all these things and whatever. And we have to be them ashtray. Well, the first and second day. After that, I wasn't ashtray anymore, which is you have to put out them cigarette on your chest. Yo, hey! Remember, you know? And then, of course, Kansas Spring Jail, the big thing with Kansas Spring Jail now was a daytime issue. My brother, I would name him daytime. Think him get slapped where you know, right? When time, because when you grow up, you have to beat any new person who come in who not come from Grand Spain or Cassava Piece. And daytime was different and thing. Daytime bite a man in him neck. Bite him in him neck. And blood I run down out of daytime mouth and whatever and all them something and whatever. I ball out. I ball out in there. I'm the officer, we are dead down here. Be something. Yeah, man, that a in there, man. You know some of the things that me start right that door? That a in there. That a in there, and I think when me just start running from my mother, I sleep on a Coronation Market and the boy them kidnapped me. Well, that was like probably my first kidnap. At the time, they did have one area downtown beside Market. It was PNP. I mean, after that, no more PNP area they dip on that side there because I don't know it's a TG to take it over. But it did have one area down there named Lizard Town that was PNP at the time. I mean, I look a boy. Yeah, I look a boy and just, what a road and a bad and all them something, no discipline, no firmness, no father figure that I'm afraid of beating or what a road. And then all nastiness, they catch me up and one come put me in a bag, so them put me in a crocus bag of car and go drop me out of sea in a crocus bag and whatever, You know, so I go through something for true. John, no. And one of them said, no, I could carry him, then I carry him go somewhere because me can't go through the hole. And only if I say I want place, them carry me. See him somewhere down, which part them sell back on a Pishan Street for West Street side. I remember the place exactly, but I know say down there so. And them carry me down there and thing and I push me through one hole so I go in there and try to open the door inside of the people in business place. I think if me can't walk me for the things me for bring out, come give them. Come look at picnic. And them have whatever this and me don't know what happen. And them go get distracted and thing and whatever. And so I go so boom and prepare and see so them get distracted. Run away left them. And I say, boy, you're dead. What run away, you're dead. Them lucky. After that, no more sleeping down at Coronation Market. Uptown the thing, the crossroad and half a tree. That time I look a boy, in the street, John, no. Anyway. The turnaround moment with college when you act of kindness to the autistic guy, when his spirit started making correction and further. Colin, I think you're talking about Ray, but he wasn't autistic. I hope that's the one you're talking about. But his parents died. In a car crash. But his parents used to work for Bob Sadler. And he was acting on, but I didn't know that his parents died at Camp Joel. I think that is what you're talking about. And I was just giving him the extra care he needed as a black child too amongst the all white kids and whatever. So I'm telling you, people, representation is important. But could I just lock in on some things with him, And we just do good, because you want to do good. That's the lesson from that for me. I was just giving special help and care to a child because I recognize it. And I recognize him not understand what him go through, but me did understand what him go through and just did it for him. And that little boy just thought the world of me and went home and was telling Bob Sadler about me. And then as it ended up, the board of trustees for the YMCA in Connecticut came and visited Camp Joel. And boy, may I tell you, hear people talk about the universe and whatever you put out, you're going to get it back, And almost always you get it back in ways you never see coming. That's why if you do good for people and you show your gratitude, be thankful and give thanks. If them don't show your gratitude, don't assume it never come back to you. Could never come back to you, you know? Don't assume it never happen. Because I have proven this over and over and over. I swear to the people. Again, there's no scientific basis to it. There's no empirical basis to it, as I always hear me say, but over and over again, I've seen where the energy when I put out just attract back some blessings will come back for me, you know? But when me did I put out them blessings for somebody else, me never do it for expect something in return. Look, Ray never have nothing to give to me, yeah, whatever. I mean, I think that we're there anyway, you know? And whatever, but, and it just so happened. They're helping this kid. He did a double session. They had 4 sessions in the summer. Each session is 2 weeks. He did a double session. Went home and spoke the world about me. And after the summer of the next year, that's more than a year later, you know. And thing, you know. Bob Sadler, who his parents used to work for before they died. So him go home and talk enough about this Kingsley from Jamaica who helped. And I saw now, when me meet Bob Sadler and just talk to him, and Bob said, what you want to do? Because Bob Sadler at the time was a big executive in a company named Pete Marwick Maine. I don't know if anyone know about the top 8, I think it was 8 consulting firms in the U.S. for a while, you know, Pete Marwick Maine, Anderson Consulting, and all these one, McKenzie, and so forth. And he was working with Pete Marwick Maine. And it was like, I know you. And in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Rich, white, powerful, like, you know, senior vice president of a big company in Hartford, Connecticut. Nah, you don't know me. In my mind, you know. You think him know me. I'm like, you know Ray? And I'm like, Ray? He's like, Ray. I was like, one of your campers, right? Oh, yeah, Ray. Yeah. You know, Ray was having some rough times and going through some terrible time because he lost his parents who used to work for me. And I'm like, lost his parents? He's like, yeah, they both died in a car crash, and he was acting out and all. We never know none of them something, which they should have told us so that we can know how to deal with those situations. And it was just like, Ray thinks the world of you. Right after the man said, I want to help you. And that man helped Bob Sadler up to recently I talked to him, you know. He's in California now, San Diego. That man helped, became good friend. That man, him and his wife Sharon invite me in at them house, and him was just helping me to apply to colleges and say, you need to go to this one, use my car, and I'm like, are you serious? It was a brand new Volvo. Top of the line Volvo. He's like, no, I was going to this college, Middlebury, in Vermont. And him say, use my car. And I said, but how are you gonna? Him say, I'll get a ride and thing and that. But just like that, you do some good. You do good, and you just do good because you want to do good. And people feel you. And know if you think real. And be a span for them interaction out there. Nobody saw that coming. Because all when Bob did for come up at Camp Joel, he wasn't supposed to come up at Camp Joel the board, somebody else, them asked the people for volunteer off of the board, and somebody else did for come and couldn't come, and him asked Bob if Bob can go. Even them look at something there, you know, and Bob said, all right, me go. And then Bob come and I saw Bob beat me. Raga, but who was Kingsley at the time. Well, Kingsley, them know me. Who did that for real. And the energy they spread. And I saw Bob could have did it for me. Yeah, man, where you put out, man. Come back. Come back. Me prove it. Let me see if I see anything else. Ooh. All right, lady who you were with who had the cat that was more important than you. I don't know how that one forget in. The cat's name was Boomer. Yeah. Yeah, and my then girlfriend at the time, Danielle, who that's how she was raised, you know, to sleep with animal in her room and pan her bed and all them something there. Boomer give me attitude. Me write it down, but me don't know how that I gonna get in there, you know. Because remember, with these things, you can't put every single thing in it. You know? Yeah, royalty. My best friend, his name is Martin. God-fearing man, fully, you know, Christian and everything. Royalty, you can't tell Martin, say, Martin is just like, yo, gotta guide you right through, you know, right through. All them close callers for a purpose, because you get through the whole of them guys. Martin and my mother, they're like on the same level, like them think like something, you're destined for something, whatever. I mean, like, no, I just want to sit at home, read nice books, have my little shows, laugh, and have fun. That's me. Hello.
Good day. Good. How is the day going, my brother?
My day is going great.
Well, I see you're very happy, and when I hear talking about the downtown Kingston, I get goosebumps.
Wait, who is this?
You know, eh?
Who is this?
Ian.
Ian. Oh, okay. And so what you want to share now? Yeah.
No, well, when you talk, and some people understand, oh, you grew and we grew, and when you talk, sometimes I wonder if people understand where you really are said to them.
They do. They do.
With where you are come from and other people, you understand?
Right.
Because when you tell them the quiet about them didn't want to lock you up and you run something like that. Me remember just a couple years before me left Jamaica, because Zeke's run a matches there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dirty boy running on your bars, you know, one of Zeke's little thieving boy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Where he used to pass on them, he used to also the street I don't know, when I left me grew up. You know, and one boy run there when in Mazik's right hand, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Australia, I beg enough to go back to Portmore, you know, and remember the boy said to the Rasta boy, when I could dirty Rasta boy around here, take with this man, the boy named Bazi to you know.
Mm-hmm.
Rasta boy came go and one zinc up place, you know. Then he tell me to sit down. And when we see him come back for me, you know, then the boy tell him, say, Jesus Christ. A joke me and make a joke him and make, and when the man tell him, say, to go back for the man. But stuff where you tell people, sometimes if you not tell the world what happened to you. You couldn't, I'm just trying to say, what if he tell one to kill me? Nobody would even know me there up until this day. You understand? It's like you're lost in a space.
Right.
So when people don't understand where you go and the roughness where you go through, and sometimes you have fear, you know, us in the street, and it's not easy, man. It's not only for kids survive and come through, if you grow up, to tell the tales and people to know where they, you know, the struggle we go through. So we don't watch a story them, man, and other people's story, man, and it's not an easy road, man. Road life is so funny. Sometimes you sit down, man, and I cry. And sometimes you try to remember what all them kids we grew up with, and and we become some of these people we grew up with, It's so touching, We know say that some of us make it through, some don't. We don't know where some of the others are. You understand?
Okay. Right,
Yeah,
right,
man.
right.
So,
Just have to give thanks,
yeah, man. You have to give thanks every day, man, because up until this day, you understand, man. We didn't know what could become of some of them kids that were growing, man. Me don't remember if you remember the two dummy them, Preggy dumb and you remember one big thick dumb you stopped there with me, Remember that big thick dumb there?
No, man, every time you call, you ask me what the same thing. I will tell you, yeah, man, remember them, man.
Okay, yeah, man, and Bassa them and Copeland, Kermit and everybody. Boy, I tell you, man. You go back to Portugal?
I haven't been back there in a while.
I mean, go back there, man.
No.
Eh?
Well, I haven't been. Remember, I just go Jamaica one day, so that is what I mean. But when I was in Jamaica, I go over there and thing or whatever. Portugal is always a place to go for get some fish and all them things,
You know, but over the homes, I want college and Seville up over there, where we used to live there. Over there, boys.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Man, I tell you, me never miss that place, man. It's when the boys home did that mash up. It's like me cry, man, because me never did one left there, Me never know say them did or close it down,
Right.
Because I was so happy there growing up as a kid, man. Play football. There's nothing where me don't know in the world where me don't miss this, so.
Seeing.
Yeah, man, that place, man, is a touch to my heart, man. And one of them days, one lady friend of me, I tell her, I say, me and want to grow up together more and go back because just stand up and look on the building and look on the little view there, so,
All right.
And yeah, man. Anyway.
Yeah, man. See, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I say a word, man. All right.
Yeah, man, and blessings to you and the family, and love goes out to the world, man. I hope everybody having a wonderful day, as me say every time, and God bless everybody and guide and protection, you and your family, and love.
See
blessings.
Blessings, man. Cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Papa.
CFD.
Bless.
Cool.
Yes.
Hello?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I love you so. I've been with you for a long time. I get to pick up yourself. You do it. Good. You do a good job. And you do.
You said you love my show and big up myself. I'm doing a good job and that you rate me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, man, for taking the time for calling and just share that little love there with me,
I got love for you. You made me so happy. You made me so happy by talking to you. You made my day, You made my day. You have a good day.
I make you happy and I make your day, right?
Yeah. And have a good day. Have a good day. Pick up yourself, have a good day. Pick up yourself, have a good day.
Yeah, big up yourself. Big up yourself too, yeah?
You don't know what to help you.
All right. Blessings, man. Take care.
You tell me right here. Pick up yourself.
All right, then. Good, good. Nothing more needs to be said. No, y'all know that every time I do the show, it's like, I don't know what it is, like my side. Well, the call was, the call was meaningful. But outside of that, you always get the sniffles and as soon as the show done, the sniffles gone, But I don't know. I think it has something to do with the lights or something or whatever. But anytime I do it, it's like my sinus get free up and whatever. But I'm just fine, as me telling them, I like this. I just do it because I like it and whatever. But sometimes people may not understand it and have interesting things to say about me. But when they do, and I'm gonna get older now. I'm an old man now. I remember you, the Tam Fam, of course, and I remember certain things. Someone I listen a long time and I know about Miracle Girl, Carl, and I remember them Carl. I remember the brother who did years say all I'm picking in my jacket and what happened to him. And I remember that Carl from I think it was Pennsylvania. Or Jersey, one of them places. But you remember some calls, and you just, if I remember them calls, you just, who forget it, get it, you see me? Who fi understand me, understand me. Who fi appreciate me, appreciate me. Everybody can appreciate me. Everybody can appreciate everybody, you understand? So, yes, Melissa. Melissa used to say your foundation in a Kanai. That was the name of that call of the man there, yeah, Kanai. Melissa, a long time you listen to me, years. Yeah. And then, you know, you have people who call and you have to immediately reset your mind into a different emotional space that allow you to receive their energy. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the only reason why I could understand what he was saying is not just listening, you know. You have to have that compassion there. It have to be real. You just open. You open to receive whatever the person is sent to you, you know? And when it come to you now, you not only hear the person, but you feel them, if that makes sense. You know? And that's why real listening, it's easier for people who do it. It's easier for women, you know, women do it instinctively because real listening is not only hearing, you know, you have to feel the person, you know? And when you feel them, you hear them better, if that makes sense. Yeah, so, yeah, pimping at Orchard Race after they panning. And when I nearly stole away and changed my mind and run away for people. You know, I am convinced them people that it up to no good. Well, I don't know. But them people that it up to no good do, you know. You come on a cruise as a couple. And you're talking to, again, I had to be around 12, 13, them time. Then. Runaway Jamaican boy. And you claim, say, you're bringing him back on the ship for carry him go America for him have a better life. And you just meet this 13-year-old boy. I wonder what them would have do to me. When I have to put that word there to you. All right, let me see. Okay, now let's say Kanai was in Pennsylvania. Okay, yeah, it was. Yes, it was in Philly. You're right, Novlet. It was in Philly. Big up yourself, Chrissy. And Carla. All right. Whether you have to go and big up your dear same way, all right? We're there for go and have fun, for you listen and enjoy yourself and all the vibes and, you know? We're there. We and the Tam Fam there. Ants Nest crew there for you. Spray them there for you. Tam Fam there for you. What are we there for you, all right? Love and blessings, man. Just know that. Know that. Yeah. See my dog there. My real G. You may not see him post, you know. But years and years and years, I said I named the people Clive Garrison. Welder, a.k.a. Welder. Well, that's a ragga real talk. if you never translate what he was saying, a lot of people would never know. Give thanks. I'm a general Latino people. Big up CT. Yeah. And people, I mean, I see them on the post and thing, you know, but when I'm silent listener, they will know. Left me out. You see me? Okay. Quite right about that, Antasha. You're quite right about that, you know. They were interviewing Colin Powell. Them say colon. Where them get that from? It's Colin. But they were interviewing him, you know. I don't know, say former Secretary of State, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and thing and whatever, you know. Man of Jamaican descent and just worked his way right up to the United States military to the most powerful position, and then became the top diplomat for the country as Secretary of State. And was pretty much a showing to become president, and just said, nah, I'm not going for it. But they were interviewing him one time, and him say, what is the secret to success? And him say, anything you do, just do your best and just do it from your heart. So that's it. And the interview was just like, that's it. And him say, yeah. Him said, when I was cleaning the shoes for my superior in the military, you know, him said, I made sure I was the best clean. I just did my best and thing. I feel him. You ever some people make some things and them say made with love. And Jamaicans, some of them may not know this, but a lot of Jamaican, and I'm sure other people do, but again, I can't speak for Jamaicans because of them, you know. But a lot of Jamaicans believe that whatever mood you cook food with is going to influence the taste and the quality of the food. No, I'm just telling you. So, like, you know, so them think if you're a bad person or an awful person or you have evil in you, it come out in the way you cook. A lot of Jamaicans believe. Or even if you're not a bad person, but if you're in a bad mood, and whatever, is this whole thing that we got from our ancestors where we believe that there's connection in everything, you know? You know, like anything move have connection, you know? And so a lot of Jamaicans have this thing and say, boy, if you cook the food with a heavy heart or if you do so and so, the food not going to taste good. Not care if you season it the same way you always season it, it just not going to taste good or whatever. And by extension from that, you have a lot of people when them, you know, in their companies and when they make things, them say, made with love, you know? Made with love. And it kind of tie into a Colin Powell, like I say, like, whatever you do, if you're authentic and you're real and the love there, the people are going to feel you. People are going to feel you. People are going to feel you. Them are going to know, you know? Them are going to know. Because people are going to feel it. Them are going to know. Them are going to feel your truth, you know? Them may say, my spirit not, them may, you know, we, my spirit just never take her. I don't know why, my spirit just never take him, or my spirit really take him, or my spirit, you know? Sometimes you ask some people, say, so why you like her? I don't know, I just like her. I just like her. I don't know nobody wants him. You know, I just like him. I just like, you know, I look at something there, because, yeah. You have some people functioning in a space there and don't even know so them functioning in that space and but them feel people, you know? And again, we have different terms for it. I'm saying you feel a person's spirit, you know, you feel a person energy, or you feel a person manner. That's one thing they use too, or the aura. And some people have different terminologies for it, but there is some truth to it. You can feel people. I can't know if them real. And you can't in somebody's space and you either feel good or feel bad in them space. Yeah. So people know if you're real. And I'm feel you. It's not just about me. To me, I talk about the whole hour too, you know? Sometimes people are aim off for certain things and not get it. And they must say, oh, me nah so and so, me nah this and that and yeah, sometimes racism exists, sometimes sexism exists, but sometimes people feel you, you know? Sometimes people feel you and know if you're real. Or you may see somebody else out there, you know, and everybody I give them love, you know, everybody I give she love, everybody I give him love and thing, because them feel a person and them feel them, you know. I can't tell you how many times in our life people come up to me and just offer to help me with things. I don't know them. I know me there at church, East Queen Street Baptist Church, you know, some people. I don't know them. When I was at the University of Connecticut, you know, and I ran to be the student representative on the board of trustees, which is a big deal there. And I won the election, and I was just doing my job and I do my thing, you know. And you know, me have a look at natural charisma and thing and whatever, and right. But the point I'm making is when me just do it, and cause I love it, you know. And me just a floor. I remember one time after that, cause me still do my Ph.D, you know. I'm getting a piece of bind them and me I tell them, man, because that was my divorce, you know. All kind of thing reach me and thing up on my face. I'm out of blue, man. A man walk up to me, Scott Brahinsky. Just walk up to me and I want you to come work over government relations. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm not doing anything. You want a job? Yeah. Come talk to me. The man just come up and offer me a job. Why? No, I saw you worked when you were a student representative on the board of trustees and thing and whatever. And you're personable, you're not them going I'm thinking whatever. But again, at that time, go back to the rating, me I telling them, I never do this for get no job. I just do it because I love it. And that Colin Powell say, when you do your thing, you just in your own little lane, man, and just do it to the best of your ability and love what you do and thing and whatever. People will feel you. People will feel you. Who for feel you, I go feel it. Some of the people not gonna like it, but who for understand you, I gonna understand it. Who for feel you, I go feel you. And again, what you put out, I go influence what come back to you. Yeah. Yeah, Java, yeah, welder, aka Stalker, yeah, Sham. Him a Stalker Java. Well, me know say uno call welder Stalker. Well, me not get in that. Welder my virgin. Me not busy with uno. Welder me not busy with you and the woman them, you know. Welder I don't busy with you and the woman them. One bad people. That was a fun name given to him, you know. See the Fritz, see him so. See him so. See him so, see him so. See him so. All right, so now I have Beady, Sprinkle, Papa Tree, Timberland, Jerry Curl, Milk Powder, Kidnap, Media Problems in Jamaica, Tokens at Game Room, FDR Bathroom Drop, Walking in the Rain, Cuss Out the Good Front Woman, Lawyer Who Defended You, Hillary Phillips. Well, I write the person name here, I just cross out them name. Got tempted while studying, Fan in a jail / Dayton, Boom at the cat, Body the horse, a hustler Ochi with tourists, Pimping at Ochi, almost two away. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything else? Am I missing anything else? Let's see. Silent observation. Move up on the Twitch platform. Big up yourself. Okay. Evans Jr. Don Carl on the Ragashanti Facebook page. Bless up. Healy, I see you. Lorian Fletcher. Proper respect, yeah? Titania. Head teacher K. Tina Bent. Tina Bent say, head teacher K. Raga discussing a point you made last night. Okay. I missed, I think that was earlier. Some time ago. Healy says, sprinkle, sprinkle. Nisha say, I can't wait for this book. Okay, and let's see if I miss anything else. Melissa, yeah, Madhavi. One woman who still have me ticket, I know, though. Yo, people, I urge you to reach a point in life where you can laugh off of yourself, where you can look back on your most embarrassing moments and find fun in them, and even talk about them, where you can remember people who did done you, yeah, you know, who humble you, you know, who cut you down to not, you know, cut you down and humble you, and, you know, when you think say you're a star and think say you know, yeah, this and yeah, that, and somebody goes so boom, and balance you out properly, and you can laugh about them something, and I'll tell people I'll some crazy thing where I'm to you. People, it's a good space to be in. It's a good space to be in. They say, you know, say, there was a time when somebody done me, and just talk back all the story and can hold a good laugh out of it, you know? Yeah. Yes, one time I did love and I did just so in love, I did fool, and let me tell you what I do. In fact, tomorrow I could do that. Like we have a show and talk about like, what are some of the crazy and stupid things that you do for love? You know? I mean, notice I found I love hold back, you know. I love hold back and I don't like share. And I'm not forcing it still, you know, but tomorrow we're going to talk about what are some of the crazy, stupid things we have done for love. I must call in and share. Don't do it now because I'm going to leave now. But tomorrow I want you to do that. I have a few, young and you know. What are some of the crazy, stupid things we have done for love? And even if they're embarrassing, or even if whatever, share them, you know? Like, someone probably hurt about them all know and shame about them all know and talk about all some of the things they're about to do and whatever, but share them, man. Share them. Trust me, they're very uplifting in their own way, you know. For real, big and serious, you know. All right, so tomorrow I could do that. I could do that. All right, tomorrow we're going, you know the drill. You're calling about anything you want to calling about, but tomorrow we're going to talk about what are some of the crazy, silly, stupid, embarrassing things we have done for love. Yeah, let's do that tomorrow. And I'm going to be the first to tell you that I have. I have several. Right? Okay. So, in the marrows, people. Everything is everything, dog. Blessed, it wasn't funny back then, but now it look back and laugh. Man, and that's how it goes, Yeah, when you go through it, it's not quite funny, is it? Yeah. But when you can't look back and want to joy about it, Everything is everything. Okay. So, all right, the people in Marrows then seeing? Yeah. I tell goodbye, yes, me in a war. Me Juliet, me in a war. My bex with you, Juliet, actually, you don't even know my bex with you, Me can't believe say you're going over. Juliet, the feelings I carry from the little drama when me and you start out with. I thought we were like good now. I thought we were like, I think the thing seal up now, like I'm a charge you and all these things and whatever you're going over answers. Like, seriously, Juliet, come on, man. Juliet, come back home. Come back home. Juliet, you belong and spray them. Come on, Juliet, you know that. Juliet, I spray them your thing there. You're so out of... Juliet, you're not a connection over... Juliet, you're not a connection over honestness. Them don't even know if to relate to you. Right? Juliet, trust me, when honestness are hang out, you're gonna be like the flower on the wall, right? Them are gonna treat you like wet toilet paper we fling up against the wall. I saw them are treat you, listen me tell you, Listen me tell you, right? Java the salesperson over there. Java is a salesperson over there. But that's all she do. Juliet, we all make mistakes in life. We make bad choices, but we always have the opportunity to recuperate from them. Juliet, listen to Mas Raga. Listen to Miss Cherry Wash Belly. You do not belong over there, so. What the song when I say come back home? Is that the Berry song? We have several come back home songs in a Jamaica, you know. We need one for Juliet right, you know. Juliet, we need one for you. We can't believe say you're going over there, so you know, Juliet. It's the devil. Juliet, it's the devil. Satan. Wolf in sheep clothing. Java and Antasha and CBS and Pretty Punchy and them. Juliet, come over back where it real. Juliet, in a spray them a beer natural juice we drink. When you go over Hansness Crew, a beer Red Bull and Sky Juice them a go give you. Them something not good for you. Ma mash up your inside and all them something to give you kind of diabetes and all them something they come back over here. We have the organic natural juice and thing. We're not gonna give you a sugar rush. And you're included over here, Juliet. You make a mistake, fine. We forgive you. I forgive you. Charm forgive you. Sonia forgive you. All of the spray them forgive you. Mango forgive you. Truckisha forgive you. Come back home, Juliet. One lie about a Gregory that I chat, you know. Juliet say me to see all that exclamations. Juliet, we not give up on you, you know. We not give up on you. Juliet, you backslide. You know what backslide mean, all right? Redeem yourself. Forward back in I think, Juliet. Forward back in I think. We know you come home. We know you come home. We know you come home. Come back home. Come back home. Fritz, what do you mean by Julie gone to Romeo? What kind of Romeo? Fritz, no man no in the Hansness Crew. Let me say it again. No man no in the Hansness Crew, so no Romeo no over there. Yeah, I saw you go, won't you come home, Juliet? Won't you come home? Tell her you're sham. Forward back to the best crew ever. SDC. people, you know. Oh, God, I need to go do my writing and stop watching all this politics stuff or whatever and this trial with Donald Trump and all the fracas that is occurring in Jamaica with the latest ruling from the Constitutional Court there. What a prick them in around there with the DPP. I don't know the normal people don't even realize how unprecedented these things are in Jamaica or whatever. I am all up in it. All up in it. Right, but, you know, I got work to do, so I got to chill sometimes, you know. Set my priorities right. Do what I'm supposed. What you want, Juliet? I said, heart and outside to Java and whatever, boy. Well, we shouldn't surprise, you know. We shouldn't surprise Juliet gone astray, right? This because people, you have MAGA people who believe that John F. Kennedy is still alive, okay? You have MAGA who still believes that the biggest, most spectacular failure in business is one of the greatest businessmen and is a billionaire. Them still believe that. And we are talking about evidence. It's not opinion. Evidence. Like bank after bank after bank after bank. And fail loan after loan and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. And you have MAGA people who still believe so. But we not give up on Juliet, though. Yeah, and all we are going over in a Spanish town there with the clans thing there. Yo, Jamaica always a keep, you know. Jamaica always a keep. Them said the woman married 5 days ago and the man got killed just like the one she married last year. What? Hold on there. So people are big down a Spanish town, you know, the police, them dash him away, you know, dirt him. Right? Him named Termite. And Termite got married a few days before them kill him. So Sham, what you said, the woman who he married to, she didn't marry to somebody before last year and them kill him too after she, hey, you know, I style them, I go style her. I really saw it go, she didn't marry to somebody last year and them kill him right after too. And what you said to me, I never hear that part there. You know, say, hey, the way of Jamaica run right, you know. The way of Jamaica run, the way of Jamaica culture stay, a beer styling, she gonna get brand up right, you know. Them gonna say she have condemn front. Them people, I'm telling you, I know these things, right? Them gonna say she have condemn front. See, the Chuckisha said them say she have dead wall. Oh, God, that is so awful. That is how them, I saw them stay. I can give you the converse. I can give you both sides. Right? When one woman a water house, she there with 4 men. And each time she there with each man, them dead after. Right? When one another woman, she there with 4 men too. And each time she there with the 4 man them get visa and go foreign right after. And 3 of them never know say them did I go get it. And I end up get it. And them say, yo, you know what them call she. I'm not being disgusting, people. I'm just telling you. Them call she visa wall. And the man did want PR. Them the man want PR. Whole heap of money. Whole heap of money just to sleep with that. And them say, yo, you have the lucky front. And then the other one now, you could even pay some man to sleep with her. Yeah? Jamaicans are play with that someone, you know. So Sham, I really saw it go for you. Damn. Them a go style her, man. Them a go style her. You know? Because I think Termite married to her like probably like 3 days before, or 2 or 3 or 4 days before. No more than 4. Probably 3. And then them, you know, them dirt him. Jamaican people just know them. My ex-boss, 2 ex died and 1 went to prison. Yeah. Oh, 5 days before he married. And then him get dash way. Y'all are terrible, man. All right, tonight, Morris. Tomorrow, cool.